Environmental Advocate of the Year, which is Elizabeth Jeffries. Elizabeth Jeffries is a resident advisor of the Hailey Environmental Leadership Program for the City of Hailey. She was very successful in organizing the Help Hailey 2008 competition for both businesses and residents to reduce, reuse, and recycle this past year. She is also personally very well environmentally conscious and has been certified trout lawn, native gardens, and rain barrel at her home. Woo!
I feel ashamed. Yeah, I have a rain barrel. But I would like to thank the Wood River Joint Chamber of Commerce for this honor and for the recognition of the importance of environmental action and advocacy to our valley and to the earth. There's no question to me of whether one person can make a difference in our present environmental crisis. The fact is that everything each one of us does makes a difference. Only strong individual participation and good leadership can make the significant and necessary changes in our environmental practices that will return us to the environmental balance that we can live with. As a citizen liaison member of Hailey's Environmental Leadership Program, which you sometimes see written as HELP, for the past 2 years, I've been amazed at the number of ways that you can reduce your demands on fossil fuel and our limited water resources. And I've developed a much greater appreciation for the necessary work of city's action and leadership that is provided to both Hailey and to our valley. It also has introduced me to a wide array of wonderful people dedicated to doing their part to improve their energy and water efficiencies and to reduce their carbon footprints. You can read, I've been told by them, you can read a little bit more about one of these groups and the Help Hailey 2008 competition in this latest Sun Valley Guide, and I recommend that you do. Both the residents who planned and coordinated this energy savings competition throughout 2008 and the families who competed and worked each month to find effective ways to improve their efficiencies and reduce their costs in the areas of electricity, gas, water, transportation, and energy-intensive foods and material goods did an incredible job. For 12 months, they were really watching on each one of these categories. And through very basic changes in their families and the way they lived, well, not their families, they didn't change their families. But the winning family in each category, each of those 5 categories, reduced their use of each one of those things, electricity, gas, and etc., by at least 30%. So it wasn't huge things that they did. They did little things that made huge difference. So with this new title of Environmental Advocate, I'm taking full license and loving this cool title. And so I'm going to ask everyone here to spend some time thinking about and planning how to lower your energy bills and your use of non-renewable fossil fuels. To start out your thinking on this, I leave you with a small piece of advice I always hear from a good friend in the solar industry. He says that changes we often think of first when we want to reduce our carbon footprint are things like putting up solar panels, buying a Prius. He calls these things environmental dessert. Eat your vegetables first. Eat a lot of vegetables first. And when you get your usages down to 50%, then think about dessert. Think about things like riding your bike more for errands and for work. Think about irrigating at night and less often, or eating meat-free meals once a week or more. Turning down your water heater to 120 degrees in your thermostat. Buy a programmable thermostat and actually program it. 80% of the programmable thermostats installed are never programmed. Program it. It goes down at night. 10 degrees. Seal around your windows and doors and insulate more. There are loads of similar changes that take a bit of thought and time and a little bit of ingenuity, but end up saving money and reducing each of our carbon footprints. There's no better or more important year to work on this than this year. And with each of our commitments to make the necessary changes in the coming months, the transformation we need to see can be accomplished. So thank you very much. That's what I'm going to do.